LEGO Minifigures Series 18 was officially revealed at the Toy Fair, which released in April. I've been holding off on criticizing these suckers for a long time. Now's the time, and it's definitely my least favorite series in a while. My main gripe with this series is that we're getting costumes for things that don't even represent their LEGO versions or are just flat out random and pointless. It's costume party themed, so there are going to be a lot of cases like that. This was a problem I had in the past with characters like the Corn on the Cob Man and Hot Dog Guy. And we start with the Cactus Girl. Again, have we ever had a LEGO cactus built like this? To me, it's just a waste of a spot. It's a random costume that has little place in the LEGO world. Did anyone ask for a girl in a cactus suit? Now, something like the dragon is based on something in the world of LEGO, the fantasy era dragon. In my opinion, it's one of my favorites of the series because of this. While I don't have much use for a guy in a dragon suit, I adore how it pays tribute to LEGO's past, something a series celebrating 40 years of the minifigure should do. And overall, dragons are a really cool looking creature. It's not something random like a cactus. Next, there's a spider suit guy, which seems to be based on the 2017 spider mold, yet you get the old spider mold as an accessory. I mean, we already have Spider-Man, why have this generic knockoff? Race car guy is just another race car driver minifigure, but now you get this miniature car. He's not the worst suited guy in the series, and I can see the car piece getting use outside of it being a costume accessory. What is especially cool is that this does pay tribute to an iconic LEGO minifigure, the Rocket Racer from the LEGO Racers game. I wish there was more Easter eggs like that throughout the series. Flower Girl is another pointless plant person. She doesn't look spooky like the plant monster from Series 14, it looks nothing like LEGO flowers at all. The only useful part is a face print. There's a birthday party boy, which is one of my favorites of the series. Now, the new hair piece isn't the most unique, but I still appreciate most generic new hair designs. The new balloon mold is great, the printed present is neat too, and the outfit for the kid rocks, which the little printed minifigure heads and dual molded pants. Also, it's adorable that they include a little mini Series 1 CMF pack. Birthday Party Girl is also a great minifigure. There's a new hair piece for her as well, which is another ponytail design. I sort of wish it didn't have a hole up top, but it's still a useful mold. The outfit, much like the other party kids, is super useful, as is the present design. Here we get a good look at how the balloon mold works. It seems like the rod wraps at the bottom so you can have her hold the balloon without having her hand straight forward. But here's the thing, I don't like getting two of the same general concept in the same series, and this isn't the last time they do that here. And back to random suits. Elephant Girl is fine, I guess, since it's an interesting animal at the very least, though we haven't had a LEGO elephant in so long. I hope we get a new one soon. I like how she has two face prints, and the new mouse mold is dope. But back to crap, did we really need a gender swap of Series 13's unicorn guy? More garbage, there's fireworks guy. Again, something that has never existed in LEGO like this, unless you count the big one from the Toy Story line. I can't see a use or interest for this guy outside of the series. Cowboy costume guy is a neat figure, though we've already had bandits, cowboys, and sheriffs in the CMF line. It's hard to get excited for anything other than that cool horsey attachment. I didn't know Chima was making a return with the cat costume girl. Yeesh. This doesn't look like LEGO cats, it ends up looking creepy, and the only part I'm interested in is the face print underneath with the gray eyeliner. Party clown is neat. I like the balloon animals, but this is another CMF clown, so like the cowboy, it's hard to get too excited for the rest of the minifigure. But the colored hat and bow ties are pretty useful. Brick Suit Guy is a standout to the series to many. I do like the minifigure a lot. Not only is the costume fun, but the hairpiece in that color is incredibly useful. Here's the thing though, they also have a Brick Suit Girl, so we're getting two of the same concept in one series, which seems redundant. As a whole, having two of the concept hinders the uniqueness. I do like how both are different colors, and much like the guy, the hairpiece in that color is useful as well. Though the accessories for both, just being a simple 1x1 plate, is bland. There's Cake Guy, which I guess the cake is useful, though you can easily build a brick-built one. However, the rest is just kind of whatever. The old male hair now having a hole in it is interesting though. And then finally, the biggest tribute of the series is the police officer. This is one of my favorite minifigures of the series. It's neat that he comes with a printed 1x2 tile of the original set he came in, and while the prints aren't exactly new, many of us wanted this series to be filled with guys like him. Old minifigures updated a bit from various LEGO themes, though they probably wouldn't be popular with the kiddos. I wish they did do a classic minifigure that was a bit more interesting than this policeman. I mean, don't get me wrong, the policeman is classic, but maybe do a minifigure with out-of-print pieces like Ponytail Girl. The worst part though is that he's rumored one per case, which will be a pain to find. So using my CMF rating system displayed here, you can see what I'd rate each minifigure. And the only minifigure I'd say is great all around is the dragon and two party kids. Anyways, am I being just too negative? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.